Hello everybody, Martin here, and I want to thank you for attending this free training for you. I'm very happy, and Roger's happy that we were able to get this put together without having to charge a single penny for our members. Again, this is for GDLC and MME members only. So again, don't be sharing this with anyone. This is just for you. But we want to do something a little bit different. It's been a while since I've done any training, recording, or live, but I'm glad to be back in the saddle and able to do this for you. Again, we're going to be talking about money fun with KDP. So that's making money with Amazon Digital, Kindle Digital products. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to be talking about today. Okay, first of all, I just want to say if you like to make money and if you like games, then selling puzzle books on Amazon's Kindle Digital product is the way to go. It's very easy, and Amazon, of course, has the largest customer base in the world. You don't need any experience, and you can do this from your computer or a laptop at home or wherever you take that laptop to, right? You don't need to create your own puzzle books from scratch, as there's special software that can do it for you. Of course, you're creating the book, but you're letting the software do all the work. So when it comes to filling in the product information, everything, it'll do it for you, and I'll be showing that to you. So you don't have to worry about how am I going to do this, how I'm going to do that. It does it for you. Okay. Excuse me. I'm also going to show you where to go to use the software. It's cloud-based, so you don't have to download any software or anything to use it. Just log in and go. I'm going to show you how to use the software and how to get started for free, because that's a very important thing, especially if you don't have much money, and the way things are getting right now, you need every penny you can get, probably just to get gas and to eat. So getting started for free is very important. Also, I'm going to show you how to make money with it. So this is a little different. You're going to hear some things here that no one else is telling you, and so it's important for you to really listen there. But the training is not hard. This really isn't hard, and once you do it once or twice, it's going to be super easy for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get started. Now, first of all, what we need to do is we need to go to Amazon.com, and you can just go to books, download there, put books, and we're just going to say puzzle books. You see, I've been typing a lot of stuff here, right? Like puzzle books for adults. That's really what we want there. Later on, you can do different types of things. You know, they got variety books, they got word search, they got crossword puzzle, they got Sudoku, they got Mind Finder. There's all sorts of books that you can do. And what I'm going to do is, here, let's start with Sudoku, excuse me. Yeah, we'll just do that one here. There's the list here. So one thing I just want to show you, this actually the Sudoku, they're the easiest books of all to do. They really are. And look at here. Look at this. 1,109 reviews, 165 reviews, 650, 1,364 reviews. And most of the reviews, of course, are by people who have purchased it. So even if we look at this here, let me call up this here. I was looking at some other ones. Let's clear this off here for you. Do something simple. Okay, let's say 1,300 reviews, 1,300 reviews. These are people that have purchased it, most of them. I didn't do the whole 1,364, but let's see here. Let's say how much is that one for $9.99. And so we'll multiply that by 9.99, and that gives us like $12,987, and that's pretty good for just a puzzle book, right? So again, I have other softwares from my computer, so it shows these things that you may not be able to see this yourself, but it shows you like it's just number 3,067 in books. Now, one thing too, just remember, anything that's 100,000 or less is a super selling book, because we got literally millions and millions of people all over the world come to Amazon and take a look. I'm going to show you the software I have. Similar to the software you're going to see that I'll be showing you, that's built in so you can look at things. But if I just go into Sudoku, and this just brings up the first 20 books, and we're seeing here, so not only does it show estimated number of sales, it shows the estimated number of monthly revenue. It's like 14,000, 6,000, 4,000, 9,000, only 645, 112 here, 547, there's one for 559, 794, 1,700, 8,000, 9,000. This is the monthly revenue. And some of them don't even have any reviews, but it's still making about $645 per month. So this is really good. It shows you that puzzle books can make a lot of money for you if you create them. Again, we can do Sudoku puzzles. We can do, like I said, Mind Finder. Put that in there. Here's some Mind Finder puzzle books. These are actual books that people buy and they can ship them and everything here. So and it just goes on and on. Of course, you got crossword puzzles, right? That crossword. And I always leave the puzzles for adults there. So you got your crosswords and everything as well. But what's really cool is the software I'm going to show you will actually create these books. And there's a whole bunch of different type of puzzles. And again, I was just showing you that can make some good money. Some of them do more than others. And it's up to you. What you personally like is probably what's really good. But I suggest that you start with Sudoku because that's probably the easiest one of all. And so I'm going to go ahead and get you over there. So the next step is going to be to take you to where the software is. And then we're going to show you how to use it properly. Then I'm going to show you how to make the most money with it after you create your book. Okay? All right, so the place to go to is called BookBolt. This is what will enable you to create the books, actually in this case the puzzle books and any other type of books you may have for Kindle. It's actually they create everything for you so it fits that format. So let's go ahead and log in here and I'll show you different things you can do with it. One thing that's really good is that they have a lot of videos. They show you how to do a product search, seller search if you want to check out sellers in the cloud, the book scout, what's going good, favorites, the keywords. All this keywords is important for when you're going to go sell something to get placed more on top of all the other books there. KDP category finder, KDP spy, which is really good, and that's sort of like the one I showed you, but this is actually built in so you don't have to pay it. The one I was showing you I had to pay for. Here it's built in and it's done a little bit differently than BookBolt Listener. And you can just go, and this is the designer. That's what's really cool. And mass cover creator, but we won't have to worry about that. We will work with BookBolt, and so this is where you're going to go, and you'll be able to check. So you can check products, and then you can do a search for products. You can check on sellers. That's where the cloud is. You got your book scout. It's over here. Let's see here. You got favorites, then you got keywords. Keywords is pretty interesting. KD product categories. Let's go over there. I'll take you over there. But what we're going to be looking at right now, though, is it's the games, the puzzles. So you can go to all these things and look at them yourself. But we're going to concentrate it on building the puzzles to show you how they work. So there's two ways to get there. You can go under research and go to create, or we can go over here, click on our user icon here, and go down to Puzzle Whiz. Now Puzzle Whiz is, this is used with BookBolt. So we're going to sign in here. That's why I have my BookBolt membership. Okay. These will show you how to create puzzle books. They show you how to do Sudoku. They show you all the different ones, crosswords, word search, hangman, cryptogram. That's really cool. Word Scrabble, missing vowel, mind finder. I mean, they have a ton of things that you can do. But I'm just going to show you a really fast way of working with this. Okay, so let's do Sudoku. This is how simple it is. Okay, so you can include a puzzle index, which is good. Include solutions. Match puzzle solution with page numbers, and then do page numbers. You can leave it up here. It says bleed, or you can change it to no bleed. We can leave that there now. That just means where it bleeds over to the edges of the outside of the book. Here's the size. The best one to use for Sudoku is 8.5 by 11. We want double-sided. Then say, how many pages do we want? Well, you can pretty much do what you want to as far as pages. So you can just go like that. You can say 500. Let's say. You can go past 500. Actually, you can't. Let's see here. Let me go up here again. If you take it up there, that takes it to the bottom. Let's go to the top here and see what the maximum is. Okay, so 80. So 80 pages will still give you a few hundred, over like probably 252 puzzles. And we'll take a look at that as well. Okay, so then we want to do our font size as well. We don't really want that. So let's try here. Let's see what we got here. You can, if you click on one, you'll see what it looks like. Like that one's not too bad, right? And let's keep going. Let's see what Marvel's pretty good. Let's go ahead and keep it with that one for right now. You can choose very easy, normal, medium, hard. So what I suggest, you would create one for each. So we're going to just do very easy for this. And this is 9 by 9. Okay, it can be changed to 16 by 16, but at least 9 by 9. That would basically give us 4 puzzles per page. Okay, again, we're going to keep all of this here, and then we just hit submit. And you see up here it says your document is being processed. Please wait while we refresh the page for you when it's ready. So it's going to go ahead and do this. Now, since we did a full 80 pages, which is the maximum number we can do, then it's going to take a little bit longer than normal. So I'm going to pause it here, and when it's ready, we'll continue. Okay, now that you see it's changed and it says download your last document. So I'm going to click on that, and as you see, it comes out as a PDF product. You can see I got a bunch of them in here. I got all sorts of different stuff. Very easy, normal. That's what I've been doing, but I'm just going to do one for us here. We're going to say I'm just going to change it to training Sudoku. Very easy. Okay, save that there, and let's just go ahead and take a look at it here. So you see, this is what it did. It created a very easy Sudoku, and it got different pages. There's the number. There's 16 puzzles there. Jump down here. Now we got 40 puzzles, and this is on the front and back. Okay, so far so good. 25. Let's see how many pages there are completely. So in this case, there's 161. And other times you can even get over 252. It's really crazy. So if it's so that'd be about 80. So let's go up to number 80, because that's what we said for a puzzle anyway, right? 80 puzzle, 80 pages. Okay. And okay, there's 79. And now we got our solutions page, and then there they are with the solutions. So every puzzle, it numbers the puzzle. Each page is number 2. See that? But it gives the solution. So everyone has a solution, and everyone has the puzzle with the solution. Each puzzle has a solution. So that's really cool. So we end up having, even though with we said 80 pages, actually it's going to be 81. It shows here. Total number of pages is actually 161. Okay, we got to remember that number, 161. But it gives them 320 puzzles, right? So you can even advertise that over 320 puzzles or 161 pages. That's will get people's attention. So for the very easy one, that's what you would do. You can do an easy one. You could do a hard one, or the very hard. Just pick the one you want. So now we actually have it there. So this is going to be the inside of our Sudoku book that we're going to sell on Amazon. Remember, Amazon is the biggest marketplace of all. So you literally have millions and millions of people coming here. And I'm going to show you also how to increase that to get it up there. And then at the very end, we're going to talk about how to make money by letting more and more people find out about what you're doing right there and get seen and start making more sales. Okay, so now we got that there. So let's go back up to our here. Okay, so all this is good now. So we're going to jump back to BookBolt though, and we're going to go into where it's called, let's see here, create. And here you can go back to that Puzzle Whiz, just like we did over here, Puzzle Whiz, and go here with the BookBolt Designer. Now, Puzzle Whiz and BookBolt, they do charge for membership, but I'm going to show you how to get it free at first and do that, and then I'm going to show you how to really make a lot of use of it, so you don't have to spend much money and start making money first. So let's go to our BookBolt Designer. Alright, go ahead and log in here. And this where you can do paperback or hardcover. We're going to stick it with paperback for right now. Okay. Now, remember our size again? All the way down here. 8.5 by 11. Remember? That's what we had. Keep it black and white. We don't need special paper. It may not come out good if we don't. Now, what was the page count? There was 161 pages, right? So we want that there, and the reason for that, remember, it has to do a bind in the back when it puts it there. All right, and then we can go ahead and hit submit. Now, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with BookBolt, other books you can create, which you're going to find out in future trainings. That's going to be a real big part of you making money with KDP and making more money with this. So we'll go ahead and get that going, and we'll just wait for that to come up. And the bigger your book, the bigger the page is, the longer this takes to come up here. Okay, it popped up here, and this is where we have all this. We're going to create what the outside of the book looks like. Very important though is on the right side is the front of the book. On the back side is the back of the book. Remember that, because if you do the front here and the back here, it will get rejected. And don't feel bad if they reject you. You just go back and fix it. They don't punish you for it. Just say, oh, we can't use it here, right? You can do patterns and stuff on here as well. and there's other graphics you can use. Now, when we talk about bleeding and not believe you bleed, it can bleed over to the edges. That's all you're saying. Okay. Now, since this has to do with Sudoku, we should, first of all, we want to put some pictures on here. So they actually have pictures that you can do for you. Let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and click on images here. Now you have a little search there. You got upload, and you can send up what you want to, or you can do click on resources. You can upload, and here's some I have uploaded. Hit resources, then that's where you can get some free royalty-free pictures. So let's do Sudoku, and see here are some pictures just for that. If you want it, you just click it. It'll go the whole size, and of course you can resize it as well. Go like about right here. We'll just bring it down like that. And it's okay if it goes outside the edges. It's only going to print from what's in there. It's like get close in there. If you want to get the whole thing though, then you're going to have to squeeze it down some. And you can also do smaller pictures. Here, let's just delete this and click it again. Okay, and then we can just go like this, just so it fits on one page. Let's see. We could do that. If we want to give a title, let's go here. We go to text. I like to use these here. Here's a good one I used on one of my books there. And let's go ahead and we'll put that on there. You click it, and it tells you font size. There it says bridge. Let's put that up here first. Okay, and we'll go back here to the text again. That's text. This is text effects. That's alignment, the upper lowercase changing, bold, italic, underline, stuff like that. This is where your colors come in. But let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. Okay, but we have to go to the text edit if we want to change it. You can't change it here like in some other ones, some other software. So we'll say Sudoku and say update text. Now it says Sudoku, and then we go there. We can change the color of it. We can make it yellow. We can make it that color, pink, purple, whatever one you like. You can say, no, I want more of this type of color. And say, well, maybe change it a little bit. See, it's really up to you. Make it more orange until you find one you like. Okay? You can even save it too, so you can come back and use it again. Okay, and we'll close it out. So we got that there. So you can do other things like that, but when you're doing all this, now you can leave this white. You can change something else. Now, when you want to type certain things, like say like over 350 Sudoku puzzles, or how many that we had when we were looking at it before. Let's see how many words did we have on here. It was let's get down to 80. Might be helpful to write this down on a piece of paper too, right? So we have a total of 320 fun, easy Sudoku puzzles. So okay, go back here to our book cover. So again, you can this is your test max, where you can take a picture and use that as well, as far as the background color of the picture. You can choose other ones for text. We can click on there. It says Arial. Now, since these are regular fonts, it's not the special work up here. Since this is regular fonts, we can actually edit it right here by double clicking on it, and we can say 320 fun, very easy Sudoku puzzles. Okay. Okay. Then we can click it, move it around wherever we want to. We can double click it. We can make it bold like that. We can change the color of it too. We can even do something like this here. Let me show you here. And say, so we want red here. Boop. There's our red. We can pick up any color we want to. And we're just designing the book. Like I said, you can also get other pictures to put down there. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go back to images and let's say let's see what that comes up with. Let's say we just want to show some fun. I just typed the word puzzles. And we can just do anything we want to here. That'd be great for the mazes and stuff as well. Let's just grab something for right now. I say no. If we just want something different, we can do something like that. We can do abstracts. Let's go back to let's do see, take it from white to there, take it back to white, whatever background that we want there. And we got Interior Pro, other stuff you can do, designs as well. Some of this will take you to places that will cost you to do it, but here we can just do our own special effects and everything like that. I upload one myself, so let me go back to our images again and my uploads. And I did one of these here, and I did it like this, right? And then when I right click on it, there's the block element, copy image, stuff like that. But I can go up here, I set it to back, set it back more, set it back more until it's in the back there. Now when I look at here, I go, ooh, that's not going to really cut it, so I'm going to change that from red to white. That looks better, you see. So this is just a little fast thing to show you how you can create it. But one thing I would suggest that you do is that that you do go to Amazon and go back to books and Sudoku, like puzzles there, and we're going to see these are the ones that are showing up first. These are the ones that are most popular. And we'll see all that right there, and get an idea of what they're doing. You know, how they're doing Sudoku, 1001 plus puzzles. We're doing regular ones, so they got pocket Sudoku. That's for a smaller one. Let's do it like this, because people will type stuff like that. They'll say, let's see what we got here. Now these are very easy Sudokus. And you see they got a little simpler thing going here. But they got this theme, it seems like they're doing here. See, it's Dragonify. That's one thing too. You'll be able to create your own pin name. You can use your name, or you can do a pin name like they're doing Dragonify Point. But you see, they're just saturating this with their puzzles. And that's something you're going to be able to do too. they're just taking basically the same thing, but just changing the color. Okay, so that's another thing that you can do. Just keep doing like that. Kind of see what they're doing and kind of copy the ones that you like the best. You're not putting the exact same thing on there, but you can do the feel of it. Like even this here with the Sudoku, right? If we go back to our book designer, if we wanted to, let's see here. No, we don't want to grab it there. Let's bring it down a little bit. I click away. There we go. So let's bring this down here. Bring this down here, and I'm just messing with this, but you can do a lot of different things with the editor, okay, including, let's see here, make it bigger, make it smaller. Let's bring it down a little bit, tilt it. So how that one was tilted that we're looking at there, that's kind of tilted up. You can do that with this as well. Up here. So if you want to do that, you could do that. You can do anything you want to with it. And so I recommend that you just kind of see what they have out there and keep it there. And then you see like very easy with the little with the graphics there, they wrote very easy in there. You can do that too. Let's see, we go in the shapes, and we're just trying to find the shapes that we like. Let's say this one here. Okay, so we push that one here. Let's do for this one, let's change. Let's make it. Yeah. Well, we can pick out one. There's no sense being. Now we do want to layer it properly. Send it back a little bit. See, so when we send it back, the other ones come forward, and we can also grab it and like that, and then you can actually put text in there as well. So if we go over here, let's say this here, and we'll just grab it, put it there, make it big, whatever, and then we can change it and say like very fun. Again, we can change the colors for these as well. And just to speed it up, I went ahead and changed the color. I do want to show you one thing about the colors here, is that you can choose whatever you want to, and if you ever get, looks like you can't find the exact one you want, is like, let's say it's not choosing it, like we did this one here, right? So let's say we went there and see it's showing like it's supposed to be, and then you can just choose one. And normally that's all it's going to be. You can just pick one. You can do this one. Let's say you wanted that one, or just white. Let's say you just want it white. If it doesn't change right away, you can click on here, or you can actually copy this and go up here and paste that number there, and it's going to change it. So that's different ways you can do it, by picking it or just grabbing one, right? You say, see, I can always copy it and paste it up there too, and then it comes up that way. So there's different ways you can do it, but the main thing that you really want to do is you want to be able to stand out and look different here. Okay, and maybe we could say super fun Sudoku. We could type something like that. Grab drawing here. There we go. Let's make that white though. Super fun Sudoku. We can even make that bigger if we want to. So we got ourselves a cover right there. And then when you're ready for it, when after you get it, you can download your folder, and it downloads as a PDF as well. So once it gets done doing that, then you can save it. So now you have your book already saved, which was the Sudoku itself, and then the cover for the book. These are two of the things that they're going to want when you create it in Kindle. So your Kindle digital product, when they put this together. And remember, once they approve it, it can take a couple of days. There it is, it's ready. We can hit download. And then don't forget to save it as well. And I'm going to do it here, and we'll do the training book cover. There we go. So we are ready to go with this. So we can go ahead and get this ready for setting up to Kindle and have them work at that. So to do that, you would need to go to Kindle, and that's, you go to kdp.amazon.com, kdp.amazon.com, and when you do, you just go ahead and log in. And what's really good is if you already have a Amazon account, you could do that. Okay, and then you can go ahead, and this is where you would get started, and then we'll continue on. I'm going to show you how to create it. This is one I got live. As you see, it's live right now. I'm selling it for $13.47. I just took some easy, some medium, some hard, and I combined the PDF file just to get, so I get 1,000 plus. But I made it out of a small back to see how that would do instead of the 8.5 by 11. So this one we'll do a little different one. So if when you do log in, it'll help make sure that your account will be ready properly. Just answer the questions. It's really simple, and then you'll have an account. It'll put you right into here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to hit the create button. And what do we want? An ebook, a paperback. In this case, we want a paperback. So we create a paperback. And this is where you have your book title and your subtitles. Now this is where it's important. That's when those keywords were important. And remember when we were in BookBolt, let me get over here real fast. In BookBolt, one thing we had was a keywords, and this would actually, if you take the training.
The keywords module inside of BookBolt is broken down into two different pieces. first you have a search, and second you have a favorites. Now the keywords module can be found in the left-hand menu of Bookable right here, and as you see, we've clicked on it and we can see search and favorites. Now this module inside of the software here is really helpful for either finding new ideas or...
Okay, so we're not going to go through all that, okay? But you can take this here, and it's really good. It's going to take you through everything you need to know and find out what are the best search words, okay? And we'll just touch on that here. Let me get out there. Okay, this is our search function. So again, hit keywords, and then you have to choose favorite or search. So on keywords, we can say Sudoku. And this shows you on Amazon, Sudoku 4, Sudokus. So I'm going to show you 3 entries there. So let's make it more of a real search. Very easy Sudoku. Puzzles. And it says please wait. Now we're going to see here. These are the most frequent keywords right here, which you can use. And there's some more over here. If you like something, you can click it and make it a part of your favorites, okay? This shows you cost per click if they were being competed for on Google when they try to advertise and everything. So low competition, but look at how high they're paying for it. High competition for easy Sudoku puzzle books. Most frequent keywords are these: Sudoku puzzle books, easy to very hard, or 200 easy Sudoku books. But in this case, we want the very easy. So it's like 200 easy Sudoku puzzles. Well, it's showing 4,229. Only difference there, you could write 320 very easy Sudoku puzzles, and then after you can say very fun. That's why it's good to go back and look and see other people what they're saying. Like 720 very easy, extreme killer Sudoku puzzles for adults, fun and challenging Sudoku puzzles. See, stuff like that is very good too. Especially when we get up there at the top, let's see what it says here: 600 large print puzzles. So yours is going to be 320, but your price is going to be much lower than that. You won't have to charge as much. Okay, very easy. Then when you click on it, here, let's click on this one. So see right here, they have one puzzle per page. This says hard to very hard, large print puzzles for adults. And you can do all that stuff. You don't want to say hard to very hard. You can say very easy Sudoku puzzles for adults. Or large print, say 8. You can say 8 by 5 by 11 book with only and with 4 puzzles per page. Let them know about that, and then so you can copy pretty much all of this here, but just change it to the smaller one, right? Let's go back here to where were we at? So we can add that there. one puzzle. It says one puzzle per page, so we're going to change that to 4 puzzles per page. Again, we'll put that here. Very easy large print puzzle book for adults. Or we can even say very easy, comma, very fun large print puzzle book for adults. Then we can take another one. Let's see what they have here. Let's back off there a little bit. That sounds good too, doesn't it? So let's go ahead. Let's forget the subtitles, because we're going to go down here and we can, boom, we can place that right there. So we'll say Sudoku, puzzles, large prints for adults. Very easy and very fun. For those who haven't tried before, it's to fill in the 9x9 grid, unless you chose the 16x16, because we do have that. So that each column row and 9 3 digits, just make sure ours is the same, and it does. Let's say over, say 320 exciting, fun puzzles with solutions. And that's important too, with solutions. So we can do a subtitle here and say 320 exciting and fun puzzles, let's say with solutions. There you go. If you have a dish number, you can put that there, which we don't for this one. The author, now this is where you can put your name, or you can say or I can say Martin's Puzzle Fun. Or you can put your first name and your last name, whichever one you choose. If you have a contributor, you can put their name there. Bold. Oops. Okay, and you can play around with it. Now comes the keywords again. So remember those keywords we were looking at? Now you can start. You can copy them. You can paste them. We can grab that one. But we'll just change that 320 like that. We can go back to the search again. And a lot of times they can look pretty much the same, but it's is how people will type it in. Easy Sudoku, we'll say very. We could also just do it like this too. Okay, but we would actually go through till we fill it up. Categories, you get to choose 2 categories. Now it says here, does your book classify as low content, journal, notebooks, planners? No, it doesn't. A large print book cover is a 16 point. If you're not for sure, click on here. It tells you it usually has a font size of 16 points higher. Check this, and we're not going to do that. Adult content is your no. Okay. Now we can choose categories. So you go to your categories here, like nonfiction. We'll go down to games. You see, you got games open, and we go to Sudoku. As you see, I already have it clicked. I can unselect it, or I can keep it. And whatever I do with it, I have to do save. So Sudoku is the best one. You can pick other ones, but that's probably the best one you can get. And then we can save and continue. And I'll let you know, please fill the highlighted errors to continue. So if you forget something, it says you must specify your publishing rights. Okay, I own the copyright right here, or I'm a public domain work, and that's the one you're going to choose, because unless you've actually went and got the publishing and officially went in there and copyrighted your work, that's when you would do that. Otherwise, it's public domain. Okay, so now let's see if we fix that. So we'll hit save and continue. You can also do save and draft, so you can come back again. Because got something else. What did we miss here? Let's go up there. Oh, okay. Last name. So we can do it like this. Get rid of that. Let's see if it'll like that one now. See, my first book, I just did my first and last name. So now it comes up here, keep a free KDP ISBN. That's unless you have your own, just leave it there. Okay, you don't need to make with that. Publishing date, if you want to make it for today, you can do that. Again, black and white interior with white paper, I would choose that. Again, we got to pick the right size. So let's see here. We had 11, 8, 5. There we go, right there. Doesn't really make any difference at this point. You have a glossy or matte, and that's for, you can choose either one you want to. That says what is a cover finish, and it tells you right there. And you click the link, you can go there. Now this is where you upload your manuscript, not the cover. So you go here, and okay, then make sure you choose the right one. So this will be our actual book here. Then we say open. Then the same thing for the cover. And that's if you want to design a cover with them. But we already did one, so we're going to close this out. Okay, let's go back to here, and we're going to upload our own PDF cover. And then we click that so we can upload. And this time we'll do our cover. Okay, so it says it was uploaded successfully. Now check this box if the cover you're uploading includes a barcode. No, we're not. We're going to let them give us a barcode, so we're not going to do that. And we can preview it. And let it bring that up. That can take a little bit of time sometimes, but then it'll pop up and it'll show us, and it'll let us go back so we can correct any errors we have. And there it throws it on there for us. So quality check said your book is submitted for publication. Will perform a quality review, and then just go through it, right? But this shows you there you go. See, there's no errors. It would say over here if there was any errors, and this is what the book will look like basically. It's all going to print within those lines there, so they're all going to be nice and even. We could also jump to it too. Let's say we want to jump to page 88. And that's because we know on page 81 it says solutions. Let's go back to 81. It says solutions, and then here we go. There's all the solutions. So that is your book already to go. You can edit, print, preview, exit, or you can approve it. Say, I'm going to have approve it. Now, I'm not going to approve it because I would actually do better with the keywords, and I would do better with the cover and everything. But this is to show you how to do it, because once you go through approve it, then you would pick your prices. You know what? Let's just save and continue anyway. Okay? We're going to save and continue, because I'm not going to publish it completely right now. Oh, it wants me to go through that again since I exited it. Since I didn't hit approve, so then I have to go back into it again. Okay, so this time we'll say approve. Go back down here and save and continue. Okay, so now this is where you're going to choose how much you want to pay for and everything like that. So this is where you just give it the price, and it can also be done on Amazon in different countries. And then you would publish your paperback book at this point. So I'm not going to go in here and do all that for you, but you can go ahead and just leave it checked. It'll only let you sell in the proper locations anyway. But this is the main one where you're going to put down there exactly how much you want it to save for. Minimum, it says $464. Maximum $250. I don't think anyone's going to pay $250, but I would say like $7.99, $8.99, even $9.99 would be good, because you're going to have 320 fun puzzles and everything. And this is just doing a very easy one, then do an easy one, then do a normal one, then do a hard one. And so that way you have several in there, and you're going to be making different puzzles under the same thing, under the same name and everything like that. So anyway, that's pretty much everything. It does book bulk. Like I said, you have to go to book bulk, and from book bulk, you can also get to anything else you need to. The creatives, the puzzle maker, at Puzzle Whiz. But this is what I would suggest that you do for all of this here. When you go to Book Bolt, and we'll just get back here. Okay, so when you go to Book Bolt, when you first get there, you can get 3 days free, and you're going to have basically the basic and the pro. The pro version. Here, let me log out here, and we'll just go to homepage. Okay, so they got 2 pricings. Okay, they got newbie and they got pro. The difference is newbie is just for the Book Bolt. If you wanted to get the Puzzle Whiz, then that would be basically $9.99. So it's actually better just to go ahead and get the Pro, which includes the Puzzle Whiz. You get Puzzle Whiz with that, but you get your free trial down here. So start with free trial, so you get both of them. So in that 3-day period, just mess around with it, create some books, get used to it. Now, what you can do is after that, you can choose to do the $19.99 a month. But in that 1 month, just print out a whole bunch of books. Do crossword puzzles, do Mind Finder, do all of those, missing vowels, all the other ones that they have there, all the fun ones, because they sell those on Amazon. Let's create a whole bunch for that 1 month, and then you can cancel your subscription. Or if you want to keep it going, of course, you can keep it. Also, I have a 20% discount code. I talked with them, and they made one for us. And that discount code that you would use is called GDLC, right? So you can't miss that out, GDLC. And when you do it, and you'll be able to get 20% off that price as well. So that's a good deal. So use your free trial until it's over with. Then go ahead and just spend 1 month of just going crazy with it, using the discount code at the discount price, so you don't have to pay $19.99. You get 20% off, and then instead just knock them out for that month. If you want to, you can cancel your subscription then, and then you can maintain your you can maintain it all on Amazon. And see, by then you'll have this nice library of puzzles, of all these different puzzles, and it's going to make more of a name for yourself. So when people come to you and they see you have other puzzles, and you can do volume 2s, volume 3s, volume 4s, you can do all sorts of ones. Because remember, now you say, let's say you go to, you come up here and you say, well, if I'm at the top, then people aren't going to see me. I'll be down here below. And if I'm down there below, they're going to get all the sales. Now, it's true that it's very possible that people are going to buy the ones that are at the top. But they see the prices too. Remember, we see even $9.99 is cheaper than $12, right? But you got $7.99. They got all sorts of stuff here. But the other thing is too, this said they do buy the book, right? They see this is one reason why they keep doing these different books here, is because what happens, you don't get repeat buyers for the same book, because once they do it, they're not going to buy the same book again. They already have it. It's already used up. They might buy a second one, but as people go by and buy more and more, they're going to do that here. And if you have a bunch of different books too in your library, they're also going to come and check back for you. Just like they did up here, how they try to do it by jumping them in there different, it's like different volumes of it. That's what they're really doing here, so they can get up at the top. But as you start doing your selling stuff, you're going to be up there as well. And they're going to see you, and then you're going to have other books come out with, and then that's what it makes the puzzle generator so easy, because you can just knock these out. I took a longer time doing it. It's actually easier to do it when I'm not talking about it. I just go there, click, 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 and I'm done. But you'll get very, very fast with it, and you'll like that. You'll like that a lot. So anyway, that's what I was saying here. What you want to do is just go ahead and look at what they have here. Go do what I was showing you and make as many books as possible. Just do them over and over and over again, and just go ahead and get that. Don't forget to use my country code, of course. Don't forget to take advantage of all the tutorials they have. This is for here, and this is tutorials that they have at Puzzle Wiz as well. Don't forget that, because those are really good, and they go into each type: Sudoku, word search, hangman, and crypto. Also, I'm going to give you some some of these do require that you have a list of words already made out for them, and I'm going to show you how to get that in a separate little video there, just to go there and get it. But what I suggest is just jump in there, start making your books now. Go through the tutorials, and we'll be following it up with y'all to see how you're doing, and we can talk about that. So what we'll have, the other videos we're going to have on here, I'm going to show you how another way to sell them once you have created a nice library of books. So get your books going, and then we're going to have another training on how to get it out there in front of everybody, and get a name for yourself even faster. Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. It's, like I said, it's really not hard. It's harder to talk about it than it is to do it. But if you have any questions, you can also open up a support ticket in GDLC, and just type in there what your questions are, and we'll try our best to help you with that. And then, of course, we are going to follow up with a live training, just for those of you that have already taken this. We're not going to go all the way through it again, but we can go through those sections that you may have difficulty with and help you all out live. Okay? So again, thank you for watching the video here, and thank you for taking an interest in a different way of making money, which I think is kind of fun. So I hope you enjoy it. You all take care, and bye-bye for now.